Good afternoon, everyone. So let's wait for some of the people to join on the for the webinar. So good afternoon, everyone. So thank you for joining us today. So today we'll be discussing the different deals that are live on the platform. Yeah. So let's just give two more minutes so that people can join, and we'll start with this. Okay. Let's start with this. So today we'll be discussing about the different deals that are live on the platform. So let me share my screen. Uh, yeah, I hope the screen is visible for everyone. So let's go through the deals that are live on the platform. So first we have Let's Transport. So Let's Transport is a last mile tech like logistic solution provided for intra-city deliveries. So they offer reliable and affordable logistic solutions for enterprises. And also like company was founded in the year 2015 by Pushkar Singh and Sudarshan Ravija. Its headquarter is in Bangalore. And also, there is a recent news that it had raised $22 million in the Series E funding round in early 2024. And also, when we speak about the past history with Tap Invest, they have 57 matured deals with Tap Invest. So currently, this company is available on the platform at 14% IRR at the tenure of 62 days, and also the minimum investment is 25,000. So the next company we would like to discuss is about the Prajal Enterprises. So this is a Maharashtrian based wholesaler distributor of agricultural products and their byproducts as well. So basically where they focus on selling fresh, affordable sugar, wheat and maize to the consumers. So here the Walmart will be directly paying to Tap Invest. So they are an anchored company. And when we come speak about the past history with Tap Invest, they have 19 mature deals, and also like currently that company is available on the platform at 13% XIRR at for 27 days, and the minimum investment is 10,000. Yeah. So the next company that is listed on the platform is Jeevan Enterprises. So this is a Gujarat-based wholesaler or a distributor of agricultural products. So basically, they offer a diverse range of products, majorly including like what cotton seed oils, refined sunflower, and soya bean oils. So This company has strengthened its capital structure as evidenced by the significant increase in the total equity from 4.38 crores in financial year 23 to 12.83 crores in financial 24, which has a very good growth aspect in this company. So currently, this company is listed on the platform at 14.02% of IRR, and it is available for a tenure of 32 days, and here the minimum investment for this also is available at 10,000 rupees. So the next company that we all can see listed on the platform is Nutriso. So I can tell this is one of the first like the pioneering nutrition company that was founded in 2020. So basically their only focus was to address the unique challenges that is faced by an women in the different stages of life. Let's say like during time of puberty, or like a menopause, or during the pregnancy or the postpartum. Basically they want to give the solution for all these things, and also recently they had come with a new product called Momix Kheer, that is basically a ready to make kheer to support the postpartum recovery. So the founders of this company are Richa and Sankit. As I told you, it was founded in 2020. And when it comes to the tap history with Nutriso, we have 31 matured deals for Nutriso. Yeah. Yes. Next, the company that is listed on the platform is Zapfresh. So basically, this is an Indian online meat delivery brand that highly focuses on the freshness of the meat and the quality meat. And also, they operate on a model where it should be like uh, what a farm to fork model. That is basically they'll be procuring it today, and the consumer have to consume it today. So they basically maintain a same day delivery model for Zapfresh. So basically this company was founded by Deepanshu, and there is also recent news about Zapfresh where they are going for an IPO in the upcoming year, which is a very good news. And also, this company, when it comes to Tap Invest, we have listed this company on the platform for like we have 148 mature deals for this company and 30 active deals for this company. So currently, this company is listed on the platform for 14.50 XIRR and for the tenure of 92 days, and where the minimum investment is 50,000 for Zapfresh. Yeah. So next, the next company that is listed on the platform is Genzol Engineering. So this is one of the listed company. So this company deals with the Indian renewable energy and specializing in solar power solutions and EV vehicles. So as I told you, it was a listed company. Recently, the stock prices of this company rose approximately from 5.45%, despite all the market decline. I'm sure that everyone would be aware about how the market is working these days, even all in under so many conditions. The company was able to raise more than 5.45%, and the founders of this company are Anmol Jaggi and Punit Singh Jaggi, and it was founded in 2012. And they experienced a remarkable growth in terms of revenue, profit after tax, or the gross margin. We'll speak something about numbers as well. So their revenue was almost doubled. Like they had uh, 365.69 CR in financial year 23, and in financial year 24 where they are having a revenue of 904 CR, which is outstanding growth over here. And also when we speak about their profitability, there is a substantial improvements in this. So where we can see their profitability as rose from 26 crores to 80 crores, and also their gross profit margin has also increased from 26% to 37%, which is an outstanding growth for the company, where they are growing in all the terms like revenue, profits, gross profits, everything. Yeah. So currently, this company is available on the platform at 14.50% for 92 days, and the minimum investment for this company is 25,000, where we can all go for this. Yeah. So the next company that is on the platform is Purple United. As you all can see, it is already sold out, but would love to give you more information on this company. So Purple United is a premium fashion brand providing versatile apparel and footwear choices for kids. Okay, this company was started in 2014 by Jatinder Dev Seth, or also JD Seth. So even here we can see a remarkable growth in their revenue, where there is a growth rate of 66%. The revenue has increased from 25.69 crores to 42 crores in the financial year 2024. And also this business is basically like a seasonal business, as when it comes to the uh, clothing or the footwear. There will be more sales during the festival times or event times. Okay, so despite all those uh, affect seasonal factors affecting the business, but they have maintained a consistent profit after tax. So basically their profit of after tax rose from 1.23 crores to 4.24 crores. And also where we can see their gross profit has increased from 58% to 63%. uh, yeah, so this is about the company. So this company was listed at 14.50 XIRR, that is at IRR, for 92 days, and the minimum investment here was 50,000 rupees. Yeah. I hope everyone got a brief intro about what the company is and what are they dealing with. Yes. In that case, we'll continue with the different terminologies mentioned in the tail page. Uh, so let's go for let's transport. So here you can see the XIRR as 14%. Okay. So just when you click to know more, you can find more information such as per annum rate, ROI for this investment. And here is the tenure that my yeah, basically the tenure is after the maturity, like after 62 days, whatever the investment gets matured, that is the tenure mentioned. And the returns is like you make the investment today, and after 62 days, this is the total return you will be getting. That is mentioned over there. And when we just click on the return schedule, you can see the key events that are mentioned. So that is the investment date in the first place, that is when you make the investment. Settlement date, most probably the settlement date will be the same as investment date in case of invoice discounting. And also at the last you can see the payout date, that is the thing like where at on what date you will be getting your payout, the return after the maturity. Yeah, that that all those information are given in the return schedule. And then when you come to the other side of the screen, here you can see the history with tab, how many times, how many deals are currently live on the platform, and how much amount has been raised by this company, and what are the mature deals, like how much settlement from the company side we have experienced. And then here we can see the on time payment history of this company with Tap Invest. And here, in the second part, you can see the security measures taken by Tap Invest before onboarding any of the company on the platform. So the first thing is we have a separate business team to make the analysis on the risk part, like checking the financials, GST compliance of the company, their credibility, everything will be checked here. And to mitigate the delayed payments, we have the second security measure, that is the on-demand ENACH. That is nothing but a auto debit feature. And the third thing is the undated checks. So before we onboard any of the company on the platform, we prefer to take the undated checks from the company side. Yeah, so these three are some of the important steps in like risk mitigation steps taken by us. And at the last, you can see something called as frequently asked question. I hope this section will answer your small doubts, like what is invoice discounting, what are the tenures, is liquidity available or not, like a basic information about invoice discounting, which helps you clear some of your small doubts. And if you have any other doubts apart from this, you can reach out to your relationship manager, and they would love to answer your questions, and they would love to help you as well. Yeah. And also here, we had skipped one part. I wanted to come to this at last. So basically, this is a document part. So here you can find two types of document. One is the deal detail document, and the other one is the service agreement. So in service agreement, what happens is there will be an agreement telling that once you make an investment, it will be given in your name, telling that you have made investment in so and so company using our platform. That agreement will be here. You can see the sample of this over here. And when it comes to the deal detail document, this contains the company information and the analysis made by us. So let's open the deal docket of Genzol. So then you get an idea about how it works and everything. Just give me a minute. I'll just share you the screen of uh, the deal docket. Just give me a minute. Yeah. So you can see here in the first page, you get to know about what the company is, their legal name, and everything. More details on that. And when you come to the second page, you can see the vision, mission of the company, and what is the purpose of the company. And in the third part, you can see the key highlights, like what are their specialities, what are their USPs. So basically, the renewable energy is what they focus on. Also, they focus on large scale projects. So these are some of the information you can find in the key highlights. In the next part, you can see the founders of the company, that is Anmol Jaggi and Pune Jaggi. In this case, what are their positions over there? Yeah. And in the third page, you can see that what is the market opportunity for this company, what is the market size of this company, and also give you some of the numbers which will help you understand more. And also, there are some growth drivers, like what are the factors that is helping them to grow. All those information will be given, and also you can find the links for the sources where you can have a detailed study on this as well. And in the fourth page, we can see that it gives more information about what the company is, how many projects it has, what is the number of employees in this case, the revenue, or some numbers you can also find, and the history, how the company started and at what stage, what developments the company faced. All these things you can find it here. And yeah, they have also mentioned the success story of Gensol, like where they had uh, done a project for 160 MWP continuum project, and many more here. India's first green hydrogen valley project. Also, they were part of. So you can see some of those things also. And in the fifth page, you can see the products what they are offering. So the solar tracking, O&M solutions, EV manufacturing and leasing. In this case, we can see the products, what are they manufacturing in, and what they specialize in. With the sixth page is about the financial performances, which is very important for any of the investors to go through this page, to know what the numbers, like the company is playing with what numbers and everything. You can see the revenue over here, and also a detailed a brief idea about the financial performances of the company. So here you can see the revenue of this company, the gross profit margin, which mentions also about the profit after tax, and their equity positions, borrowings, lendings, receivables, payables, cash equivalents. That is basically a cash in hand, debt equity ratio. Some of the financial ratios also are mentioned here. In the seventh page, you can get a detailed statement of profit and loss, where you can make your analysis over a period of time, how the company has grown and everything. And in the eighth page, you can find the balance sheet to know where exactly the company is standing, exactly their financial position, their assets, liabilities, as I told you, their borrowings, everything you can see here. In the ninth page, you can see the founders and the key personals of the company, like where you can see some of the chief executive officer, chief growth officer, their role and the person's name, everything you can see. Yeah. So these are some of the information that we would mention in the deal docket. So you can go through this, and if you have any doubts about this, you can reach out to your RM who can help you with all of these things. And I hope have cleared doubts in this case about the deals and everything. Yeah. So thank you for listening now. So now I would like to open the floor. So if you have any queries or would like getting any clarification on any of the points discussed, please feel free to ask. Yeah. There is a question from Karan. So I would love to answer this. I would if the deal is unable to repay you the money back, what are the remedy available to the investor? As I showed you, there will be a service agreement given. So where in the agreement where the company will be liable to pay the money back. So all the legal things will be carried out on based of that. Yeah. I hope also this answers your second question as well. There will be agreement in place. So using which all the legal things can be resolved. So there is also a third question from Karan asking like how do you assess and mitigate the credit fraud or dispute risk associated with the invoice listed. So we have a separate business team to analyze all those things. So basically before we onboard any of the company, we make sure that their financials are good. Their like we check the GST filings of theirs to know whether all the numbers they have mentioned are right in the first place. And the second place what we check is the credibility of the company. So basically we check their past loans, what they have taken and how their credit history is being there. So these are some of the risk mitigation steps we take before we onboard the company. And as I told you, we also collect the undated checks. And to mitigate the risk of delayed payments, we make sure there is a demand on demand enash. Yeah. So these are some of the steps taken by us. I hope all these answered your questions. Yeah, there is also a question from Karan again. So even the checks and enash options, all of those things are there. There is a risk is what there is a threat is what you would like to tell. So the thing is, we also check the financials. That is also in place. And as I told you, we also check their past histories with other creditors, how they were with the other creditors. Even that part we check with the company before we onboard them on the platform. So I would like to give you two more minutes. So if you have any other questions, I would love to answer them. I hope there are no more questions, and thank you, Karan, for the different queries and making this conversation more interactive. Yes, there is one more question from Karan telling that why the companies cannot go to banks to raise funds. Okay, to answer this question, I would answer in two parts. The first part is the company is in need of a working capital requirement. So basically, the loans what we get in the banks are for a very longer tenure, and also you can ask for bill discounting purpose itself. So here they are pledging their invoices and taking the funds. Okay, the first thing. And the second thing is when we go to the bank, there is a very tedious process where they have to even with the small personal loan, when we are going to take for let's assume it for 5 lakh rupees, there will be so much of paperwork, and it is a very tedious process and a long process for which the company cannot wait for such a long duration. That is the reason they come to companies like us to discount their invoices. I hope this answered your question. Karan, there is a follow-up question for this, where you're telling that they are rejected by the bank and later coming to the platform like this. Uh, that cannot be true. The reason is because even we do our analysis from our end also. The main reason what we have heard from our company and the feedback what we have received from the companies are basically going to a bank is a very tedious process. They have to do so much of paperwork, and it is very much time consuming, and also it is very much uh, uh, like it is quite costly for them, due to the which they come to platform like us to discount their invoices. I hope this answered your question. So if anyone else have any other questions, you can definitely put it on the chat box. I would love to answer them. I hope these are the questions for the today. In that case, uh, had a very great conversation and discussions today. So thank you, every. Just give me a minute. Yeah. So Karan has a question like there are different platforms available like Threads for invoice discounting. Yeah, I do agree for this, but in Threads there is a minimum requirement, such as recently they have also they had given a new revenue bar mark for the company to get listed on Threads. So where this will be a con for many of the developing companies. So let's say for a startup will not be having so much of revenue base at the beginning. So to help those startup companies and everything, we have a company, we have a platform to discount the invoices for them. And also we make sure that enough due diligence is taken from our end to make sure the company is safe and they will repay the money back. I hope this answered your question. Recently, there was a 200 crore requirement for revenue to get listed in threats. So I hope I answered this your question. So there is a follow-up question asking like banks, NBFCs, and trades than lower category are catered by TAP. Is this so? Uh, Not really, because you can also see the company that is listed on the platform, that is Genzol, which is also having a revenue of 900 crores this year. Though in even in that case, also they are coming to Tap Invest. So for this question, this will be the answer. It is just that the companies don't go to banks or in banks because there is a lot of paperwork. For a company like Genzol, any bank can give them the loan or like a bill discounting option. It is just that there is so much of paperwork involved in the bank. That is the reason they come to a company like us to discount their invoices. I hope this answers all your question. If you have any more questions, Karan, you can reach out to your RM. Thank you so much for making this conversation so much interactive and a session interactive. Thank you so much. Have a good day, everyone. Thank you for joining us today.